When we start working, we all get excited about what type of office we'll work in. I've worked in different type of office environments, and I wanted to share some of my experiences, good and bad, about all the office environments that I've worked in. I initially started my career with an office that had cubicles where four people would have their own private space and would share this team bonding because they're all sitting together like this in this sort of an arrangement. We all had our happy corners and we would kind of decorate them and feel proud about it. Every day we would talk to each other, and corridor talks were a very common thing. We also had this flexibility to hide our computer from our other colleagues when we wanted them to not look at our screen, and we also had our own private corner where introverts like me would probably feel more comfortable in working. And then offices gradually started doing space optimization, and they realized that probably this cubicle type of arrangement was not good for them in terms of real estate expenses, and they moved to this sort of setting called linear seating. This was very common in call centers at that point in time, but eventually most offices started moving in this direction, and so we got into this habit of having linear seats. This was a bit odd because every time you lift your head you would see someone, and if they were doing something inappropriate like scratching their head or something like that, it would be really weird. And this sort of came in line with our privacy requirements, although it was a bit okay. But I believe this was the starting point of moving towards more intrusive office arrangements, right? And then the company that I worked for moved into something called an open office, where initially they removed the barricade that was separating two people who were facing each other, so it would look like something like a dining table with people all around sitting and working in their own desks. And then offices started innovating a bit more. They made these dining table sort of spaces unassigned, that is, nobody would have a fixed seat. We all would just grab whatever seat we find when we reach office at that point in time, and then start working from that space. I think this worked for the management because technically, if we have people traveling on site working from client locations, they probably do not need everybody to have assigned seating, and so this probably worked in terms of saving real estate expenses for offices. But essentially, it led to a lot of heartburn for people who would probably come to office regularly, or people who would go to meetings and come back to find no seat, people who would come a little bit late because they stayed up late for work last night, and by the time they come, all desks are occupied. So a lot of issues with this sort of unassigned seating, and then lack of privacy in open office setup probably led to a lot of issues. And then I realized that offices are not stopping here. Architects and real estate companies are innovating more in this space, and they want people to collaborate more, people to not be resigned to their own shells, not be working in silos. They want people to interact more, and they started launching these new schemes like co-working spaces. And although I've not really worked in a co-working space as of now, I feel that this is probably a next step towards of open office environment. And I've also seen a lot of offices and have worked in a lot of offices which do not have this traditional desk and bench sort of a setup. They have these innovative, cool furniture that give you a very informal setup, so that you feel more free and more open to collaboration, to innovation, and to new ideas. And so you will see sofas and dining tables and couches and beach furniture lying around here and there. And depending on what type of work you're doing, they say that the furniture actually matters. If you're sitting in a very informal kind of a setup, you would be more prone to collaboration. This is what I think research says. So, having worked in all sorts of office environments, I feel the most relevant to today's generation would be the open office and the co working spaces, because these are the type of offices that everybody would probably start their work in. And if you have a traditional cubicle setup, good for you, but be open to moving to this sort of an environment, as this eventually saves a lot of cost to the company and probably also gives a lot of innovation benefits to the business. Now, let's talk about some things that you probably need to keep in mind, when you have this sort of open office, specifically unassigned desk kind of a setup, be it open office, a regular desk system, be it a co-working space where you have different types of furniture. If you have an unassigned desk, you are definitely going to face some challenges, and I'm here to share my experiences of working in this sort of an environment. Now, the first thing that I usually missed when I was working in unassigned seating was having my own stationery, because I used to have an underdesk drawer and I would put all my stationery over there. Or if I forgot my key, or if I forgot to refill my stationery, I would actually borrow it from a neighbor. Not having a fixed neighbor was definitely an issue, because you wouldn't know who's going to sit next to you. You wouldn't know whether they have stationery, and you wouldn't know if they would be willing to share it with you. And therefore, the first step that I did when I moved to an unassigned desk system was to have my own stationery kit and carry it everywhere around with me. The second thing that I kept in mind was that I wanted to have privacy in what I do in my work, and hence I got a screen guard for my office. Screen guards usually help to reduce the amount of light that comes out of the computer, and so it's more soothing to the eyes. But what it also does is gives you that most required privacy, because it makes sure that only you are able to view into your screen. If someone is passing by, they will actually see a black screen, and they'll have to come very close to you to be able to see what's happening on your screen. And once that happens, you will have the flexibility to close your laptop if you do not want them to see confidential information, you do not want them to see client specific information, and stuff like that. And then, of course, there are other elements like, if you catch a cold, if you are sneezing, if you have a headache and people are talking loudly all around you, you would get really irritated. So I would carry a box of tissues always with me, and if I'm unwell, I would actually go and find a corner space where I am exposed to minimum number of people, and ensure that I keep myself protected. And if someone around you feel is unwell, then you probably should request them to go and get a corner seat. And in terms of loud phone calls, these days all of us have a lot of online calls, and we do have noise cancellation headphones. But suppose you are not on a phone call and you are generally working, and the colleagues around you are on phone calls and they're all talking loudly, it would be really distracting for you to focus on your work. And hence, I would recommend all of you to have some sort of noise cancellation earplugs, or personal earphones, so that you always have them plugged in case you want some privacy and some silence in the way you speak, in the way you work. Over and above this, one heartburn and one issue that I always face was being able to find a space itself. There are different types of spaces, some in the corridor, some which give you more privacy, some where the distance between two seats is higher, some where the distance between two seats is lower, some near the coffee machine, some near the printer, some just below the AC vent, a lot of such combinations. And we usually like to get used to our corner, and that's how we have always worked. But when you come to an open office where you have an unassigned seating, you probably have this issue of finding space. So my mantra for this was to reach early and ensure that I leave some some identifier on my desk, so that it doesn't get occupied when I go for a meeting. And so if I reach early enough, I'll be able to grab the same space every day. And essentially, even with an unassigned desk, that would probably be my go-to desk, and people would probably start realizing that this is where I usually sit, right? And I also ensure that I have all my team members pinged when I am going out for lunch. So these were some things that I followed when I was working in an open office.